clear to te in the Vine MEA FEAI Grand Fest wana kanawlom liut sewa zanin na hian kan nga isang te may Shadow Esport lama I7 at squad tele Garden of Babylon te and lawin wise howdona match mo nom takhan is howdon nok kop MEA this one zana kan match hi India rampum tournament ni nangin mizaw chawin kan en lawa tumiwang chuan kay po sapchong te kan lauris hawle nok don kania. So with that being said, tonight I'll be the analysis for these particular matches, and yes, we are going to have the god of hyping, shall we say, for the time being, Mr. HTG to join me, and yes, we will save some of his energy as we are going to start up with the drafting stage because we have been keeping you guys waiting for so long. And yes, Mr. HTZ. So before we get along with the teams, particularly, what if I7 was not in the Shadow Esport? And instead of I7, whom do you think Shadow Esport would take for their marksmen? Let me just start up with a question before giving an introduction.
Yeah, obviously, I mean, there are a lot of players who can cope up with that goal lane. We know Crisis, we know Fate, we know Alan the Creature as well. So maybe Shadow Sports have went for that thing. But you know why I7 chose the goal lane, not other lanes? Because I feel like goal lane is something, Malsam, that is right now being embraced by the casters, by the players, by the viewers as well. Because the start will be always great by the jungler, but then we see the goal laner to make up in the end. I mean, he carries the end game and bring us the victory. So therefore, goal laner is really needed. I mean, a needed spot in the 5v5 game. So therefore, maybe I mean, he is one of the legend of MLBB scene when there was Mobile Legends Bang Bang in India. Now it's MOBA 5v5. So he still wants to take up the spot. I mean, he's like kind of that just no limit of India. So we all happy whenever we see him. But it's okay right now. Let's focus on the draw. So let me clear something to our viewers as well, guys. From round of 64, we'll have 10 band system, but for now we'll have 6 band system. And in this 6 band system, there are a lot of fun we can see because from the side of blue, that is Gardens, Team Gardens will be going for the 1-1 and Harith ban. I mean, particularly they went for I7 respect ban. So Malsam, there is a fear right now in everybody's eyes.
Of course.
The fear is known as Shadow Esports I7.
Yeah, of course, I have been, not just me, many people would be seeing I7 being streaming there, especially when he plays the Herald. It is always guaranteed a win, even if his team are not doing it so well, not saying that his allies are doing a bad job or anything. Even if his allies are not performing very well in the early to mid stage, it is I7 who is the late game guarantee guy right now. And yes, right now I7, he used to be called as the hyper decent stuff in the olden days, but it is a new era. Of course, a new role would suit him, especially the gold lane after he's been grinding there for eternity in the BGMI community. But welcome back, Mr. I7. And yes, this would be my first I7 that I would be casting, or even I can even say that streaming his match particularly. So we are overrating I7 right now, and it feels unfair for the other teams and the other players. So I would like to mention that the blue team are Garden of Babylon, and the red team, yes, they are the Shadow Esport. And tonight we are going to see an interesting match coming from both parties. We can also added that the red team are like the Legends Deadly Returns to the Land of Dawn, and for the blue team, of course, they got some kind of a decent tournament experience, but however, they still need to grind a little bit harder. But after getting a proper research on their previous matchup and the other tournament that they have been playing, and even in the ranked matchup, the screenshot they have been getting from other teams, they are doing a great job, and they even have a really wide hero pool. And talking about white hero pool, what is this HTZ? CC counts the phobias, isn't it? Oh my gosh, is this a disrespect ban?
I don't know, but I feel like Malsam, they are kind of pulling the string right now because CC being there is the biggest counter of Phobius, but still they chose the Phobius to come up on the EXP, and I feel like I know this Kuro guy. I've seen him a lot in the rank games as well. So maybe I know him, and I know how he plays. He's a good player. But from that side, Ben Potin as well as Silot and Smokes are also great players. And in the moment, I can feel like after the pick of Ishanshin, they just straight away went for that Lancelot ban. They know the draft, they know the game, they did the homework. So they know that Lancelot and Hayabusa are currently particularly two heroes who are in the S tier jungle, you can say jungle rank, but still these two heroes are capable of countering the Ishanshin. Not at 100%, but still they can counter it. So that's the reason he wants to play with without any hindrance, without any problem. So he just take it out from the draft list and Silhouette in the whole SDA squad, obviously SDA squad. And from the side of Garden, I feel like they will be going for a tank ban.
Mm-hmm.
They will be going for a mage. Obviously, they pick the mage, so why they will be waiting for the mage ban? They just went for the Parsa. That's a good idea. I mean, she got the range as well. But before they went for that 1-1 and Aerith ban, I also thought that i7 particularly will go for the Irithel pick. Kindly, he's playing great in the Irithel, and he's right now maybe grinding in the Indian rank as well for
Oh.
Irithel. Yeah. So that's the thing. I mean, players who have a wider hero pool, you should not choose them to ban their respect heroes. Maybe because they have a wider hero pool, they can go for some other heroes. And that's the main reason I was talking about the Harith ban. I mean, 1-1 ban is a kind of a good ban. She's in the meta. Harith is nowhere in the meta. You just vested a ban onto that Harith. You could have banned the Irithel there, or
Mm-hmm.
particularly could have gone with a Brody, or particularly could have gone with a Granger and let i7 cook with a Harith against you. But it's okay. And there you go, guys. I was talking about the Hayabusa pick. Maybe it will come because there is the Ishanshin. It will be a great pick against the Ishanshin and a Clint against Irithel as well. A great pick because it's a
Oh.
counter. And there you go, guys. They'll be picking the Hayabusa. Feel like their draft is quite good here. They got a support type of mage, a utility mage that is a Zatian, and then they got the Phobius. So particularly if you are planning for a Phobius, you should have given them the Harith. What do you feel, Maza?
Mm, yeah, that is quite true. But I want to mention is that they are going to have the Phobias who is going to send back the entire output coming from the red team, all those projectiles. But see, they even get the Matilda here who can guide her out. Or maybe if the Phobias went in so well with all those charges, maybe we could even see a better team fight setup. See, the Vengeance is going to be there. Irithel, especially in the early phase of the game, she won't get enough damage to deal a massive damage against any heroes. And yes, Irithel would be farming, everyone knows that, but still blue team, if they take the Hayabusa, right, why would they go for the Gato, or maybe why would they go for the CC gang when I'm so sorry I mess up a little bit with it. Why would they go for the Phobias gang when there is Lin with not so good mobility? Maybe that is more of a draft setup coming from the Guardian of Babylon, and in the end I really favors their lineup. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Land of Dawn as we are watching the MEA FEI Grand Fest Season 1. At the blue side we are having Guardian of Babylon, and at the red side we have Shadow Esport, and this is going to be played in a best of 1 series. Whoever wins advance to the round of 64. Beside me we have our hypecaster Mr. HTZ and Albida Analysis, or we can even say the co-caster for tonight, game number 1.
Yeah, thank you so much for the beautiful intro, Malsam. You can call me Ash, you're my friend, so all of my friends call me Ash. No need to call me Ash easy. So you can call me Ash. But now, guys, let's go into the match. And let me tell you one more thing. This is not just a MOBA 5v5 tournament. It is actually an esport festival, which gonna be happening in Mizoram at our Tentuma Hall at Aizol on 16, 17, and 18th of October. And already you can take it in the Mobile Legends Masala, which just happened by Kronos and SM Gamer. Have you seen that, Malsam?
Of
There
course.
was a talk on Grand Post as well. Guys, you can follow up the MOBA 5v5 esports channel, as well as, Instagram channel, as well as our MEAX FEAI Instagram handle as well, because you will get all the reports, all the, all those events, dates, and everything, every news on our Instagram handle, on our social handle. Please do follow and do share it to your friends. But now Mountain
Oh,
Chica just got on. A fight is coming up. Shadow Esports are retaliating the fight. There you go, guys. We can see the Hayabusa with the Oki Shadow kill on the 4 people. We'll be going back with the Quad Shadow as well. No fatalities yet from both these sides. It's a 0-0 score yet. And maybe we're going to see a fight. Oh. There is something on a sap light. Light will be going back. But still, the score is 0-0.
okay, cooling down for HTZ for the time being, as I get so used to calling you that one. And lots of action happened just now. The Red Team Shadow Esport, they were doing a great job trying to stall out their spell. And even Hayabusa Retribution was used here, taking the advantage, secured the turtle. And we might even see a buff invasion here. Is it? No, it's more like a disengagement. But if that kind of place is coming from Shadow Esport, the small details forcing out the retribution, then you know what will happen next? They will keep on getting those free objective again and again, even if there isn't a kill, even if there isn't a bow being shedded there, even if a turret isn't being slayed, the turtle, the objective will keep on provide. Oh, look at here.
AOG just connected there. Zaytian with the stun. First blood will be secured there, as well as we're gonna see the roamer getting fall down from Shadow Esports side. It's Gatot Kacha. Light. There will be no light. There will be some darkness hindering them right now. 1-for-1 is the score, but did you saw that, Malsam? The rotation, the faster rotation it was. They just went for this engage onto the buff, a bluff in the buff, and they just went for the goal lane.
Yes.
This is really, Shadow Esports are cooking right now.
They're doing their homework perfectly.
Yep.
Also, let's not forget that i7 at the bot lane, he was literally slowing down Clint, and Clint know that someone was going beside him, because Clint of course would have the better damage in the early game, and if Irithel start getting a little bit extra, you know what would happen, right? Someone might be in the bush. Maybe that's why he he decided to go back. Then the Gatowi, the avatar of the Guardian, lands it perfectly and secures the first blood for this game. But however, it was a 1-for-1 trade, but in the end we can say that the roamer and the late game insurance trade would still be better here. Shadow Esport are, I think we can say the Shadow Esport are not trying to fully committed anything, but rather trying to force out at least a spell, a skills, or maybe even steal their objective as we can. Oh, the damage!
Oh my goodness. Hayabusa, sliver of HP, just caught off guard by that Kadita Mountain Shocker. Once again, 2 people being there, revitalizing will pop up. But look at the revitalizing, I just saw it now. That was a kind of goofy spell, but there you go, guys. 1 more kill will be secured by the Kadita there, onto the Clint. 2 times Clint will be taken out, and a free turtle for the Shadow Esport.
Now it's more like Shadow Esport literally controlling the early phase of the game. And for the side of Babylon Esport, or shall we say Garden of Babylon, they are doing a great job at the early phase of the game, but when it comes to mid lane rotation, they are a little bit slow. The reaction, it's Sylvia. Can we expect this to be a beautiful lady? Or keeping aside the beauty, full side, not simping around here, just mentioning. And yeah, what if Sylvia is a girl after all? Because I have seen multiple squad having a girls in their squad, like there are boys and girls mixing up together, and that would be really nice, right? Imagine there are 256 teams that participate in this tournament itself, and keeping aside all the waiting list team here, but still we have a team in a girl. We are not trying to put the girls at the lower state, okay everyone, just mentioning that it is such a oh, look at here.
Once again, Mountain Shocker as well as Hayabusa will be... No. He will be back, but Blue Buff is in danger for Babylon Esports right now, and they will be going for a fight. Zaytian with the stun coming up there. Okay, Shadow kill also cast over there. Gatot Kacha will be finding a kill on the Hayabusa. They will be going for the Blue Buff with the retreat. Will be securing it. AOG for the save. Got a tier in the mid, as well as Kadita with the boss. Will be taking out Zaytian. They're 2-man down already. It's the jungler and the mage from the side of Babylon. And now Shadow Esports is raising with the terror onto the Garden of Babylon, because they are kind of having a 5k goal lead.
Oh my gosh.
Of the game.
Oh my gosh. And also, is this supposed to be Ben 10 or Ben 14? Is this an upgraded version here? I really like it a lot here. Oh, I think this might be another action coming at the top side here. Oh, they are pumping it up here.
Oh my goodness. First, they just secured the micro, then they secured the objective, that is the turtle, and now they're securing the macro, that is turrets. The tiers are falling down, Malsam, from the mid, from the top, as well as from the bot. Second tier just got destroyed by the Shadow Esports, and now a third neutral objective is popped up in the lane of Land of Dawn, so they will be securing it as well. Hayabusa right now going on to the Kadita. Kadita just went for the ult, and before that, Oki Shadow Kill comes up. AOG for the save once again, and they will be retaliating back. But in the meantime, the curtain call will be a little bit problem onto the Matilda and Zatian, but no action from the side of Shadow Esports yet.
Yes, lots of actions are happening here, and how shall I even start it with the analyzing work that I'm supposed to do here? I am not doing any of my work here. It's more of just handing all over those work to you, and I'm so sorry for that, but don't blame me as more action is coming up here.
There you go, guys. Once again, Mountain Shocker just comes up. This is why, I mean, you should ban the Ishan Shin. He's the only double S tier jungle, and he have those counters, Hayabusa, Lancelot, but they're particularly not the 100% counter of him. They can be also taken down a burst once again, okay? The revitalizing and the tankiness will be saving up the Matilda there. Ogi Shadow Kills popped up. Will be clearing up the minions, but the tier 2 will be falling down there. Maybe they will defend the Holy Blessings right now, and they need to defend it before the Lord come up.
Oh my gosh. Yes, the Lord is going to spawn within 1 minute or less than 1 minute by now. Shadow Esports, not only that they are conquering those turrets, even their objective is being secured by them. Literally here, the Quest Shadow does landed around. Kuro does a really good job dancing around here, but don't mess it around when there's enemy with a CC, especially a Gato with Tone here. Mountain Shocker, not even a chance to flinch it there, but we are going to see another fight coming up.
Zatian just got deleted down, as well as Gatotkata from Shadow Esports. Now double kill will be secured by triple from Silot. Can it be a Maniac at the MEA FEAI? Hayabusa with the Ogi Shadow Kill. Backing off with the Quad Shadow as well. No Maniac, but triple will be concluded by the Ishan Shin. Having a lot of gold spike into his hand. The damage is here, guys. Shadow Esports right now dominating the scene. And they maybe finish it off with the one Lord, I feel so. Balsam.
There's a high chance with this one Lord could end the game, as if we take it a bit closer at the bot lane here, the Holy Guard being popped down already in mid and bot lane. Even if it doesn't pops or the Lord goes that lane, the strong minion, the buff, the enhanced minions would help them a lot securing the bot lane inhibitor. And also, let's not forget that the gold lead after securing this Lord would extend up to 10,000 here. Shadow Esports, they are showing their improvement. They are showing an excellent game here. i7 with heavy. AOG!
AOG onto a Natalia. There you go, guys. Ogi Shadow Kill once again popped up, but this time 3 people will be there. So no penalties. It will be a heavy crossbow from i7, securing the kill onto the Hayabusa, as well as shutdown will be there on Lord. After the triple he concluded, is the Phobius taking down him. But now i7 versus Fate. Will it be a 1v1 there? i7 winning it or losing it? I feel like he will be recalling back, but there you go. i7 is engaging with a heavy crossbow. Once again comes up. CC joining the team fight as well. Phobius with the Infernal Pursuit going on to the 2 people. But there you go, guys. The farm difference, the goal difference, the damage will speak more than anything here, because the Phobius, the Fate, will not be working here. He'll be deleted down as soon as possible after he taken down Siloid. Beautiful revenge comes up from Shadow Esports for their jungler.
Exactly here, one hero being handicapped here, but Shadow Kills forcing out the rough wave would help them slow down their upcoming initiation. And let's not forget that mid lane Holy Guard is still there. For the side of Shadow Esports, it would be really nice for them to invest themselves a little bit in the bot lane, as the Holy Guard being burst out already here, Light making those mistakes, not giving the proper calls. It seems Extension cost him his life, but look at that Phobius.
Actually, he just couldn't stop himself. Oh my goodness, revenge being taken down there. You kill me, I will kill you. i7 fall down, and now we're gonna see Clint also going in for a fight there, but will be retaliating back probably, because dismantling will be a good decision here. As you know, they have a good farm difference. If they will be, I mean, they will be attacking you. You will not be spared at the point, and you should be. I mean, Malsam, what do you feel? If they will defend the base a lot more, can we see the Clint melting down the Shadow Esports? I mean, is there any chance for comeback for Babylon?
For the side of the blue, Babylon, what was it again here? Garden of Babylon. I'm so sorry with that one. Yes, they need to make sure that the Phobias is being followed up perfectly here. And when Phobias enters it, they have to make sure that this CC, this Yi Shin, not just you, this Kadita, this Iritel, these 4 heroes should be kite away. And the job for Mr. Kuro right now is he need to keep on stalling or pulling at least one hero apart, and during those time the blue team might eventually try their best to get at least a pick off or eventually secures the red while they are being chased around. That is their only hope right now if we keep a close eye on how they are performing those team fight, and plus the goal difference making a lot of impact here. The goal difference right now is 7,000. If it is 7,000, of course, check out the item down there. It is a 1 item gap happening right now. Those 1 item gap is making a lot of impact, especially if you get a complete boot and the normal boot. It is already going to make a lot of changes, especially when it comes to the team fight. So this is the second lord of the game here. 12 minutes being marked already here. All the Holy Guard is being popped out as well, with a 1 quick charge coming from the Lord can secure any inhibitors right here, and it looks like there's a high chance that the Lord would eventually go in the bot lane here. And as usual, the red team Shadow Esport are provoking them a little bit, but it's best, do you think so, that if they play a little bit gentle, a little bit disciplined, and with the Lord they can get a perfect win?
Sure, Malsam. And now we can see that indeed you're saying the right things for Shadow Esports as well as for Babylon. But time, I will particularly say about the time, it is 13 minutes right now, and you need a big farm to cope up with or to equalize with the goal farm or the goal difference they already made. There you go, guys. Inhibitor fall down before the Lord approach, and AOG once again overextension from the AO with the AOG, and Ogi Shadow Kill just cast over there. Say CC will be deleting down the Hayabusa. Now the Lord emerging into the base. 5 members of Shadow Esports are there. Clint will be getting a hand onto the Lord, and double kill for the CC onto the Clint. Can it be a triple? Kadita in the mid will be taking down a beautiful damage onto the CC, where the kill will be taken down by the Gachot. I7 found the kill onto the Matilda. Matilda also will be taking down I7. Only one man, the Phobias. Fate is standing there. Can the fate be changed? I don't feel so. They're locking the base for now, and the CC will be falling down there, but the base will not be spared, and it will be a first win for Shadow Esports on the stream at MEX FEAI Grand Fest Season 1. You are going to the next round of 64. Congratulations, Team Shadow Esports, for a dominative gameplay, for a real dominance you show in this whole game against Garden of Babylon.
That was a really domination, and especially in a round of 128, getting this much of kill difference and getting, the way they can end the game really fast is also such a way that Shadow Esport are proving and showing to each and every one of us that they come back as a legend, but not just as a legend for namesake, but showing their skills, showing themselves, their entire team, and of course their organization also. And yeah, they did a great job, but I have to give most of the credits to Mr. Ben 14 here. Ben 10 being upgrading to the 14 version here, getting the 9.6 MVP. He was there literally every time, and when someone like the Hayabusa or somehow Clint tried to get the last hit, he always get the rough wave or the passive ready to save himself. And also as light, most of the roamer and the EXP are not highlighted that much, but check out how much damage they have taken for this game. Lots of damage are being taken by them, plus they are doing most of those. They are giving the the blue team, Garden of Babylon, a really hard time to engage, and that's how even the Hayabusa cannot reach the backline, and that is how the front line are rotating around, giving a hard time for Hayabusa to get a solo kill. And in the end, as we all know, that it all comes down to how the team practice. And yeah, I7, of course, when he come back, doesn't show us as we expected, but right now in the MEX FEI Grand Fest 1, a round of 128, showing us impressive gameplay along with his comrades. So as the stage is going to prolong, we cannot delay the upcoming second match, and I know that many of you guys would like to hear from HTZ more, but we have to keep on going with the upcoming matches, and we
Yeah.
are really sorry for that one, guys. But Mr. Ash TZ would of course be back with us for tonight's series, and yes, we will start up with the drafting stage, and he will be there for you. So while we are making the necessary calls with the players, we'll be back in a jiffy.
Yeah.
Here to te zanin match number 2 natan kan na ulit le todo na match number 1 na kan Shadow Esport le Garden of Babylon te match mo nom tak minaw shot kami biga kan team Shadow Esport lam ten chak na andaw chang khan ya to na match number 2 hian hu nom le da mai hi kan mu chau le to do na kan mu hian sniff my feet le Eyes of Heaven te andaw no ai chun zom vele to do na nam dang te ani chinawang hian le soin hu he tournament hi India ram pum anga buat sei ani nangin hei English ti te bilingual kan teng chi chong chi ni thuma ti kha ani china kha kana soitel vele shima ke ni poina mizau chonga du to ka mani chong ya hadam taka ti kan du te kha nia amai ro chu soide soinu ne so taka ti thiam te hei kan nei china wangin ke ni pon kan thiam angang kha kan zui kha ngai chin sia kaka kana soitel ani le de berme and right to the drafting stage right away we have Sniff My Feet at the blue side and Eyes of Heaven at the red side HTZ, and check out S4 from the red team. It is Uzumaki Naruto. Do you think he would pick a Lucas? And also we are seeing a rank ban. I'll say a rank ban for the time being. A Florin being banned from the side of Sniff My Feet. Particularly, Florin is outperforming most of the support right now. Even the Estes himself with the global heal helping a lot, especially helping his allies winning a 1v1 situation. So, do you think that in this current meta right now, that Florin is worth the first draft, shall I say, or the first phase ban worthy hero?
Maybe yes, maybe no. Because Fredrin and Baksha will be a great hero with the Florin combo. I mean, if you'll feel like the utility jungler and a support meta will be a great things to cope up with. So maybe that's the scene they must be thinking that team Eyes of Heaven will be going for a utility jungler. So they just take care of the Florin as well as the 1-1. That's a nice thing. But from that side, I feel like this Harith is a respect ban because Harith is not in anywhere in the meta. There are a lot of heroes open in the in the goal lane, obviously. Now the Granger been picked up. I feel like a Irithel will maybe coming out from the Eyes of Heaven. But before that, we can see some out of meta picks coming out from the side of Eyes of Heaven as well. They're going for the Hylos roam, which Hylos. Yesterday, me and Ray were talking about it that Hylos is not even in any tiers. I mean, not in the S tier, double S, or A tier for the roam, but still people are prioritizing it. You know why that is happening? Because maybe I feel like the ultimate, the glorious pathway is something that also give you this. I mean, they slow down the enemies, and it will also make you have a little bit of mobility. And there you go, guys. I was talking about the Irithel, and we're gonna see the Irithel, but from that side. CC will be picked up as well as a chip. But Malsam, CC for the Mincy or CC for the Hylos?
CC obviously for the Minsitar right now. I haven't seen any Minsitar. Most of the Minsitar are played the EXP lane. And do you think that a Minsitar would be a worthy substitute for a Hylos in the roaming section? I don't think so, unless this this would be a Hylos roam for sure. So, and yes, you have already mentioned that the glorious pathway being overrated for him, and that is also quite true, but I think you forget a really important thing, that is the Ring of Order, Ring of Punishment, where in his area punishes them whoever get close to him. So if they keep on maintaining the distance, it would be hard for them to reach them, and also they will just keep on running away from them. And so to narrow down all those things, they would obviously pick someone that can slow down and come well with the Ring of Punishment. And yes, Valir is a good contender here. Even if the chip comes up with those shortcut portal things and all, he can literally blow them away, and lots of counter plays can still come from the side of red. And let's see here, would it be a Valir lock here? Let's wait for a bit. And yes, it is going to be a Valir lock here. So blue team, Sniff My Feet would already have a setup, I hope so, but they have to make sure that in the previous game Hayabusa was doing an excellent job. I was doing a good job, but doesn't land a perfect Hayabusa gameplay. This time we are going to have Prince, knowing that there's going to be a Valir who can blow him away, and one wrong move he can get stunned from the Hylos or even get trapped in the Minsitar King's Call. Lots of things can be happen around here, and Robal Kyle with the first pick Granger is quite risky here in this current meta right now, but still Irithel is there for the counter here. And when it comes to the counter pick, and this is quite long already here, Eyes of Heaven are going for the counter pick mostly, and Roger for the flexibility obviously, but the last pick literally changed the tide for them. This Farsa, her siege. She's going to be so far away. Who can reach her? I mean, Sitar with a flicker, not a chance, as Chip or even the CC would already be in the backline, or Chip to protect them around here. So this is going to be another interesting match coming up right here in MEAX FEAI. So just looking at their particular draft, which draft would... I'm not talking about their skills, how they are playing yet, okay? I'm talking about like which draft do you think can win the early phase? Just the early phase of the game.
Early phase, definitely it will be Sniffer's trap because they got the poke burst combo. But the only doubt is about the Chip there. Chip don't have that much tankiness, or you can say sustainability from the early game. I mean, she's kind of a squishy because he's a support. So I'm not sure about the Chip being the wall there, or CC as well being the wall for the poke burst combo of Persa and Granger. But the early game will definitely is going into their hand, unless and until Roger will do some interesting gameplay in this match, because Roger right now is one of the best jungling options apart from the assassin mobility or utility junglers like Fedrin, Xbog, Baksha. If you'll take them out, or from here, if you'll take the Hayabusa, Suyu, Ishanshin, Lancelot out, the only option which is left is Roger. But there you go, guys. I want to say one more thing. This is kind of, I mean, whenever I cast a game and whenever a team picks a Roger, that team kind of lose the match, and we call it Roger curse. Roger curse. Yep. I mean, whenever I cast with Ray or anybody, and I see a Roger being picked up, they kind of lose that match. I don't know how, but they kind of, everything will be going smooth for them, but in the late they will be losing the match, or from the early they cannot cope up with the early game snowball as well. So let's see if the curse can be break here, or can we see something extravagance here from the side of team, obviously Eyes of Heaven. I mean, there is a hope, there is a chance that if the execution will be proper, they can take on the game for them. But you need to synergize more, you need to gank up on the lane more, because if you want to stop the team Sniffers to win this match, you need to take on the first and the first as well. And as Malsam just refer about the backline reach potential from that side, has nobody being there who can reach up that far, so other than that Irithel. But right now, here we are into the game, and already we can see first blood is already taken down. Ogi Shadow kills, 2 kills will be concluded right now from Snipper My Fit. As I said, you Malta, early game will be cherry on top of the cake for Snipper My Fit, and they're kind of taking it for them as well. 2-0 is the score.
That was a really good analysis coming from you as well, and please don't take away my job, okay? Let me at least complete it. Jokes aside for now, and look at Sanji here already poking that oh my gosh, I don't want to pronounce his name, so I'll just conclude with the Roger there. Okay, they just steal away Roger's creeps there, his jungle minions there. And Prince, he is about to reach level 5 soon here. And it is more like a level 2 gap happened. Oh, what happened there at the top lane? That was a 1v1 kill, isn't it? So let's just keep that aside for now. 1v1 win already. Lots of things are happening here from the side of Snip My Feet. Even with those counter pick here, they are still getting the upper hand. And yes, let's get back to our discussion. Back to business. As Farsa, yes, they have the Farsa with her 1-2 combo. She can even turn and... what?
Ooh.
What? What is happening, Ash?
I don't know. I mean, Irithel is the counter of Granger, but Irithel is falling down. There you go. 4 people are there. Retreat popped up onto the Roger. Killing spree onto the Roger as well. We're going to see a Feather strike claiming the kill onto the Leer. And there you go. The Kings are here. But Minsither in a very bad position. Heavy crossbow coming up from the backside. Will be taking on the CC, but Minsither will be falling down as well. Glorious Pathway just popped up for the Irithel and High Loss to get back into a safer zone. But the red buff is kind of going to got still by this... Eyes of Heaven at this moment. Granger got a kill onto the Hylos as well with the Rhapsody being on. It's a mega kill for the Granger. Double kill will be secured as well. This Granger is going I mean, is claiming all the kills and he's getting the early snowball. And it's a bad news for the side
Oh
of Eyes of
my
Heaven.
gosh.
A triple. Okay, it's a monster kill, but it is actually a triple, Malsam.
Mm-hmm.
Unofficial triple.
And also, how will you kill this Robert Kyle? He get a 603 KDN just 3-minute marks of the game. His first item is even a War X here. Why War X? Of course, you get lots of kills already here. With the War X, you are going to keep on spell vamping all those bullets that is running out of him. Just look at how he's going to burst down the minion there. He bursts it down, lots of damage come, and even his life still keeps on regenerating here. It would be really hard to melt him down. And even the blue buff is being still away by Mr. Prince here. The turtle going to spawn again here. Lots of action just happening in a blink of an eye, long enough here. Quad Shadow.
Oh, look at that. Curtain coil and a Oogie Shadow kill as well. Mincy will be falling down in the trap and he'll be taken down easily. Eliminating him is a good choice from coming out from the side of Team Snipper My Fit. And now the second turtle will be a free one, uncontested one for the side of Snipper My Fit. And Malsam, 11-2 is the score. 6k goal lead in just 4.5 minutes of game. This is insane for me.
This is absolute domination here. Check out here, Robert Kyle.
Robert Kyle once again. Rhapsody coming on, melting down the high loss. The tanky high loss taken down by Chip. Killing spree come off. Feather strike for the zone. Clearing up the lane. Hayabusa went for overextension. We're not getting any kill. There you go, guys. Forza right now going for the Roger. Roger is being trapped by 2 people. Okay, they're backing off. And look at the audacity. Look at the,
Audacity?
They're fighting at their jungle, in their jungle. This is the audacity they have right now. They're kind of terrorizing them. They're kind of taking on the each and every moment for them. And now you go, guys. Oogie Shadow kill perfectly cast onto the Valir, taking down him. Tier will be fall down as well from the mid. Everything in the hand of Snipper My Fit. Now they will be sniffed for the victory.
Wow, that was one great liner. Snip for victory and making the glorious pathway more like a runaway pathway. But always, red team, there's still a chance for them to turn things around, but they have to keep an eye on Robert Kyle nicely here. He already get the 605 KDA and he's literally always here. Solo here. 2 men are literally patiently. Wait. We might able to see here. He doesn't get the flicker yet here, Robert Kyle. If you extend, it is going to be wrong, but a disciplined plays coming from Robert Kyle as everyone is still missing in the map right now, but it looks like an ambush literally coming out here. Feather airstrike and nothing can stop that initiation here. And Robert Kyle, you are a marksman. What are you doing? A 3v1 and chasing away the entire 3 men. Come on, play. I mean, he is enjoying. Come on. He doesn't need his allies anymore right now with the Warx in hand. Wait, he doesn't get those. What is that item again? The kill steal item. The Sky Piercer is in there also. He doesn't. He doesn't care about the Sky Piercer.
This is. I mean, he is actually doing a favor for the Eyes of Heaven, not picking up the Sky Piercer right now. And there you go, guys. Tier 2 is right now in a very bad position. High loss as well. Glorious pathway popped up. He wants to run back, but there you go. CC find a kill onto the high loss. Shadow kill with a quad shadow. Beautifully just happened there. Hayabusa secured a kill as well. 2 men down already. Tears falling down from each side. This is kind of, I mean, a warning for Eyes of Heaven. If you come out from your territory, we'll take you down. Minnesota will be retaliating a fight at the moment. Shutdown for the Robert Kyle at last. Roger find a kill, and it will be a beautiful shutdown onto the Granger. And they got the 4 kills. They kind of got a good gold from that Granger shutdown.
Wow, that was a really good place coming from Mr. John there. Out of the blue, he connects it with the King's Call and the Flicker. Lands it straight into the most important player for now who got the highest bounty, Robert Kyle. And if they manage to kill it one more time, the bounty would be enough for them to literally turn the game into their favor. But right now, they have to keep an eye on the Lord. Real nice because the Lord is going to spawn within less than 50 seconds. Yes, around 40 seconds here. Mid lane, Holy Guard being burst out. Top lane, Holy Guard being burst out here. Even the shortcut lands here. They try to make an invasion or more like an engagement turn into a display in the end. What a place, but still red team are slowly maintaining the game for now. Eyes of Heaven, yes, they did a great job for the time being here. They are shutting down that beast. Yes, he's a beast. They just shut down Kyle there. They avoid fight here. They are avoiding it for now, but the Hayabusa.
Ooh, my goodness. Ugi shadow kill, feather strike as well. Mega kill will be secured onto the Mincy. Sliver of HP, Hylos running away with the help of Glorious Pathway, but Mincy will be trapped down by 4 members. Conquering the kill onto him. Okay, it was not Mincy, it was actually John there. And he just got deleted down with Yamate as well. I mean, this is a kind of gameplay. They are not caring about anything else. They know they have the goal lead. They know they have the damage in their hand. They're just going in and taking out the Eyes of Heaven's player.
Lots of action are happening around here in red team. I am so confused. Like, why are they still going out of their comfort zone? It would be best if they just play the turret hug, isn't it? Check out Mr. Chip here. Garman, is that how we pronounce it identically? He doesn't get the flickers to make those surprise attack. He does get the dash and literally launch it to there. Oh, Petri doesn't lock it.
Okay, Petri doesn't lock, but now Feather Airstrike overextension. I can see a overextension. Glorious Pathway pop up. Lindsay trying to kill onto the Barca. Robert Kyle will be getting it down as well. It's a shot down for the Hayabusa. CC also, as well as the Chip. 5-man got down, and Lord right now here. It was really an overextension. They could have waited for the Lord, but they went for a fight, and 5 of them just got wiped out there. What a comeback from Eyes of Heaven. They just take the chance. And they literally did it by taking out 5 members. Now, if they got some tears, it will be a cherry on top of the cake for them as well.
Of course, that was a game changer, and it was John again, literally looking the entire team of Team Sniff. I'm so sorry, guys. I have to breathe in first to call out their names. Sniff my feet. And yeah, this John, he just keep on doing it again and again. It is so satisfying to see. And those wipe out burst damage here. Oh, okay. He wasn't that sustain, I guess. I think he goes for the damage item, isn't it? Yes, he go for the damage build here. Maybe this one they can chuck it down real quick, and Irritel with just 2 item now gets the core item now. I think there's still a lot of chance for the red team. Team Eyes of Heaven to turn the game literally into their side now. Yes. So what is important now? If they need to make those disciplined game, just a disciplined game, they can win it. I'm positive. I'm sure.
Oh, Glorious Pathway popped up once again. There you go, guys. They will be clearing up the minions, but the inhibitor will be falling down from the top lane, as well as CC and the Co are clearing up the minions before they can reach the waves management. This is actually a good wave management coming out from Sniffer My Feet at this moment. They know that I think, Malsam, if the overextension doesn't occur at the moment, they could have end the game, because at that point I remember it was 8k goal lead, and when the wipeout happened, the goal lead kind of fades away, and it's come to 4k, and now again it is going to a 6k goal lead. I mean, they're kind of retaliating back with a strike to zone out. Possibly mishap happened, so it's okay. I mean, you need some time to take on the base now. You need to wait for the second Lord maybe.
But still, what I can acknowledge is that from Stimp My Feet, wouldn't it be best if they freeze the lane and holding down those lanes, just like how they did the slow push at the top lane there? And also, the red team, even if they get this free farm, still make a mistake not giving those farms to their marksmen, isn't it? What if they just give the entire lane if it is coming to their damage dealer? It would benefit a lot here. For their sandbag, they're just putting this high loss entirely. I'm not sure that it would be good enough. John get the flicker now with the proper engagement, especially if he can just lock down the Farsa and the Granger together. The fight is going to be theirs, obviously. Hayabusa, Quad Shadow, if everyone's sticking together and minions is there, won't inflict much damage here. Lots of possibilities are around here. Have to think a lot for the Eyes of Heaven side, but for the side of Team Sniff My Feet here, the Lord is coming up here, slowing it for now, freezing the lane perfectly. A perfect lane synchronization is coming here. Let's see if they can end it or not, and at the same time, Team Eyes of Heaven, can they make those insane plays again? If it happens, this would be one heck of a drama.
Feather airstrike once again popped up. Ogi Shadow kill as well. They're going inside the base. What was that chip? She will be taken out as well as Robert Kite find a kill onto the zone. And there you go, guys. A double kill maybe concluded by him as well. Lord in the base right now. Nobody's there to defend it down. But lead will be taken down easily and the base as well.
Oh.
Hayabusa on the end just got down, but doesn't matter because Slip of My Feet will be getting a ticket to the round of 64. Only more 3-4 rounds, and maybe they will be going into the LAN as well. Congratulations, Team Slipper by Fit, for proceeding into the next round of MEX FEAI Grand Fist Season 1. And hard luck to the side of, obviously, Eyes of Heaven. They actually tried well, Malsam. Apart from the first happened from the beginning, Irithel getting down 4 times by Robert Kyle. Still, they managed to. Irithel managed to take a MVP loss. So
Yeah.
hard luck to them. I hope they will be shining in some other tournament. All the best, guys.
Mm-hmm. Yes, their draft was good. I just want to add a few lines, if it's all right.
Sure, bro.
See, Team Eyes of Heaven, I think they are making lots of mistakes here. They could have separate themselves. They just keep on sticking together. And for Luna, it was so fun to land those feather airstrike. See, when there's a Farsa, we always run in separate direction, making sure that the feather airstrike hit as minimum as possible, and at the same time is Hayabusa is there. We used to stick together, and Hayabusa and Farsa most of the time doesn't land those combo together. Hayabusa would just do it first, and then like after a long time, maybe after a 3-5 second delay, then Luna would use the feather airstrike only, and that time they would again doing the hugging tactic again, in which they stay together and multiple heroes, their HP generally got chucked down. So maybe that is the reason in the end, when they got the chance, they are losing the fight for Team Eyes of Heaven. And for the side of Team Sniff My Feet, I hope you change your team name. But don't worry, I hope I won't cast again. Yeah, just joking for that one. And for the side of Sniff My Feet, I don't think this is their very best yet. I am positive to say that they can show us even a way better gameplay than this game, and I am so sure that they might even get the chance to play the sweet stage. But for LAN, I cannot guarantee, as to play the LAN they are going to go up against all those top tier squad. It might be a little bit hard, but the gate isn't closed yet. But as already mentioned, if they finally reveal their secret, they are using around 50 to 60% of their knowledge tonight. If they use 100%, of course, do you think that they would be finally a worthy opponent for LCF? I guess not yet for now. And yes, guys, with that being said, we'll be cutting off this stream for now, and we are coming back within a jiffy for game number 3. Hello and welcome back, everyone. This is match number 3 for tonight MEA FEI Grand Fest 1. And yes, this is day 11 for the Mobile Legends particular category. And plus, I just want to mention before we start yapping with all those draft and other things. This tournament, basically the MEA FEI Grand Fest 1 doesn't aim for just Mobile Legends 5v5. They have a really wide vision for all the esport player for the entire India. So what they did is they even host a BGMI tournament, FC, mobile, and PC, plus even your OG favorite game, Dota 2. So if you guys by any chance want to participate, don't forget to check out the Instagram page MEAI. And we all know where all these MOBA game come from. It comes from the ancient game, also known as the chess. So even chess, for both a board game and the chess game, yes, there would be even a lane tournament. So make sure you even participate there. And who knows, imagine you don't get the chance to play LAN even in some of the team game, but come on, you get a chance at the individual game, right? So guys, make sure you even register there, not just in one game, because this is a gaming festival and esport festival. It would be really rare to find it. So if you get the opportunity, knowing that the entry fee is free, make sure you join it. And of course, to make the organization happy, shall I say, to improve and hoping that we might get another esport festival season 2 probably next year. Let's hope that we share it to as many as possible friends. And last but not the least, let me add one more thing. There's a content creation contest coming along, and in that content creation contest, what they did is that they are making content related to the NBA FEI Grand Fest. So the prize pool for that one particularly is 10,000, and it is also a free entry. If you guys are interested to register there, make sure you check the Instagram page there itself, and if you want to follow up, there would be a number given there, and then you can just follow it up. So now back to the drafting stage. I won't ask you anymore, so Ash, it's all yours.
Yep, sure. And you just forgot to tell that the LAN will be at our Dingtuma Hall at Aizawl,
Yeah.
Mizoram. And it will be, guys, we hope to see you there as well, supporting us, supporting your favorite teams as well on October 16, 17, 18. The dates are not confirmed yet, but it kinds of, Malsam, am I right? It's 16, 17, 18, or
Yes.
maybe 19, 20, like
No,
that.
it's 16,
I mean, it's
17.
near that 16, 17.
Yes, even the hall is already being booked just for us.
Wow, this is insane. This is something MEA x FEAI Grand Fest Season 1. That is the Esport Festival. Will be happening in a big way in India for the first time. It is happening at the Mizoram as well. So, I hope all of you, all the game lovers, to be there at Mizoram Aizawl or Dingtuma Hall. I'm again repeating it because I want you all to be there to witness the growth of esports in India at Mizoram at Aizawl. Okay, now let's come back to the draft, guys. Brody. Okay, we saw Brody painted Buddha. Painted Buddha. I thought it's painted Buddha, but it's painted Buddha. Who'll be going for the Brody? Brody is also known for his pain. He said that his dialogues also contain the word pain, so maybe that's the reason Buddha just went for that thing. Brody, and we're gonna see one more Ishan Shin. How can you just believe that Ishan Shin will be left from the ban section and will not be picked? So we just saw the Ishan Shin will be picked by Crusaders, and now Farsa will be taken out by Crusaders as well. Now we're gonna see a Jukshin ban from the side of blue. This is kind of a good draft going on from both these sides. Granger being on, utility jungler as Akai being on as well from blue side, and they are going for the Arlot. Who don't know this Arlot? After Sanford and MSC played the Arlot, we all are right now rooting for Arlot EXP, but against him, it will be a Yuzong, a dragon. The black dragon will be there as well. Hylos, maybe a priority pick coming out from the side of Crusaders, or they can go with the chip as well. They're showing it in the panel. They can go for the Kaleya or something which can give a hill to the Ishan Shin as well. No, they're going with the chip. Shortcut will be there. Let's see how the shortcut works. But about the Granger will be a poke type MM, so we need a burst from the side of blue. But they're kind of relying onto a utility mage. Is this a good decision, Malsa?
Well, for me, I would be alright if this S4 and S5 just pick any hero. Even if they pick Cyclops, even if they pick Eudora, and for the Romo, so even if they pick a Diggy, I would say the lineup would work already. Just see how good the first three lineup is already here. It's a Granger, and what will a Yi Senshin do when there's an Akai Roam? Isn't it those heavy spin? If you get the damage, I get the sustain, and I'm more chunky than you Mr. Yi Senshin. That's what the Kung Fu Panda would actually say. And yes, in the right hand, as you already mentioned here, in the right hand, if Arlot is there, Yuzong, even if Yuzong would get the advantage in the early phase, from the early phase itself also, a good Arlot can literally change the tide of the game. So when it comes to lane clearance, Yuzong might slightly have a better lane clearance advantage and would even have a better faster rotation. But Arlot, he can dash around non-stop there. Even if he arrives a little bit late with those final slash, can literally relocate their position, giving them in a bad spot. So for me, particularly with those gold team coming from the blue side, I am so satisfied with their first 3 pick, and to make their lineup stronger, we even have the Badang, follow up with the Valentina, IMU, but better combination. But last but not the least, this is going to be a Xavier gameplay tonight here. And what do you think about the Xavier? Do you think Brody? Yes, we can take Brody for the early game damage output, but Brody, he have to stay in his lane. He needs to farm up some damage. Oh, sorry, farm up some item. And for Xavier, he needs to do the same here. But somehow Brody can be helpful in the team fight, but he needs to stay in the lane. As already mentioned, Xavier, they wouldn't get enough damage, isn't it? So the red team are not doing so well, don't you say so, in their particular mid lane only, particularly mid lane, not the players, the heroes.
Indeed. But against a Granger, I kind of in a doubt right now, because the Rhapsody's range is quite good, and it will cut off the Brody easily. But if Brody will get some help, as you mentioned, from the early basis, then maybe we're gonna see Team Crusaders. I mean, Sassian's esports. Okay, is it Crusaders or Sassian esports? Now I'm kind of in a doubt.
It is like Sassy Syndicate here. That is how their team name are written here.
Okay, Sassy Syndicate and Sassian's Esports, they're kind of giving a hard time for the casters. They're kind of playing a tongue twister with us as well with his name. But now let's see, the match is on, guys. It's MEX FEAI Grand Fest Season 1. We are here into the third game of day number 3 of stream. And it will be Team Sassian Syndicate, Sassy Syndicate in the blue side, Sassian Esports 2 in the red side. And the match is on, guys. We can see the aggro is being taken off by both the junglers. And before that, I can feel like the Brody is just got deleted down by... I'm not deleted down, actually got a big hard sip from the Granger's Rhapsody, as I mentioned before. That it got range. It will just give some... hard sip to the Brody in the early game. But now on the top lane, as always it works, the EXP will be fighting like there is no tomorrow.
Oh my gosh, wait. These Arlot is literally winning the early phase of the game already here. Was that an auto tap here? That's something we do not want to see here. Badang dancing around with his dashes. Would it be a first blood? And oh my gosh, it's a roamer securing the first blood already here. You are going to get the turtle in the way. Let me get those hype moments for a little bit, or else I might fall asleep waiting for those moments to analyze the game particularly. And yes, I won't steal your spot anymore, even though you are taking most of my analyzing work here. So this is the early phase of the game here. Both teams are showing and doing and giving us an excellent gameplay coming from both the sides here. But as already mentioned, Xavier mid lane is good, but it is not good enough to win against this kind of lineup. And Valentina, of course, she get the Badang, and even this Akai's already helped them around. Oh, heavy spin flicker.
Okay, the flicker just step him up from the heavy spin. Otherwise, he would have been in the wall there. But now we can see 5 members are being there. I mean, 4 members are being there. Already started the turtle dance. Yuzong is quite enough to go for the Black Dragon moment for him, because he will make sure the team will get the turtle. Oh my goodness! Did you saw the dawning light just popped up, and Arlot just got deleted down there. He was at an inch of HP, and Xavier managed to take him down. Now the Black Dragon Ember. Xavier got the turtle there. The fight being on. Rhapsody will be taking out the chip, and Ishanshin will be getting a kill as well. Valentina will be getting down by the Yuzong, and they will be going for the heavy spin. Akai, the Panda, will be taken out as well. My goodness, before he cast the heavy spin, He just got down there. What a game! Comeback from Sassian Esports. Even though the first blood they just throw it out, but then they got the turtle. Xavier got the turtle and they won the fight. They won the trade.
We were talking about Xavier literally not that useful in the early phase of the game. Yes, the red team, Team Sassian Esports 2, they were literally losing the game, the early phase of the game, should be told here, and they even give away the first blood. But right now, it is the most useless hero that we are talking about, literally control the game here. Quali being dragged around there, getting all those fish trigger, but still survives!
He's still surviving, and he will be going back as well with the Black Dragon Mountain Soccer just come up. Ishanshin got a double onto the Bradang, as well as right now Heavy Spin will be there. The final slash just got missed by the Arlot. Arlot will be taken out or not. Let's see. Chip is going for the shortcut. No, it's not a shortcut, but right now a lot of damage is coming out as well. There you go, final slash just connected. Arlot is going with the Zing. Xavier will be getting a kill on the Arlot. It's a killing spree for the Xavier. What a moment. 3-man down when they were actually about to take down the Yuzong, and he's still standing strong there. Malsam, that Yuzong was literally insane, I will tell you. And now the Yuzong is diving on to the two members in the mid. Okay, they will be dismantling themselves in the right decision after taking down 3 kills for themselves.
A 303 KDA coming from Mr. Mustafa Kumar, and this is something that we won't see in a Julax Worldland event tournament, and not just a single tournament, particularly in a grand festival of esport in the land of Dawn here, guys. This is something else. I am never expecting a Xavier to do this much of impact in the game here. Shall we expect another title for the red?
Let's see. Retreat was actually got so soon, and then Ishanshin managed to take it down. Mega kill for the Xavier. Mustafa Kumari is actually doing this. Dragon just touched him, and he will be banished as well. They two got down, and now they're kind of stealing out the blue from the hand of Sussy Syndicate as well. But now we're gonna see a fight coming up there. 3-man's being there as well. Dawning Light just give a beautiful zone as well as stun coming up, and in the bot, Brady does a good work. He got a tier.
Literally, I couldn't hold my laughter. Quali in the Black Dragon form literally hit that guy and die. Oh my gosh. That was... I don't want to finish my sentence anymore. Let me just conclude it here. Let's just...
It's actually remind me of kissing feast. Whenever we pour some food, he just go and kiss it, and like that, he just does it.
Exactly here. So it looks like Mr. Chip. What? Okay, Mr. Chip doesn't care much of his defense yet, while Padang already really close to the Dreadnought armor to complete the Dreadnought armor here. He already got the necessity needs.
Did you saw that? He got the red. Brody got the red away from Akai. Akai just loses 2 buffs.
Wow. Was it? Oh my gosh. I was so into the itemization, and oh my gosh, I miss a lot here. And let's see here. It looks like another rotation heavy spin.
Okay, heavy spin onto a dragon. He will be emerging as a Black Dragon fish crack as well. No time for the dragon, but he will be surviving once again. My goodness, Brody just entered. Managed to take down a double for in the scene. And right now, Dragon is still surviving. And Valentina is going with the dragon form as well. Copying the ult. But now you're going to see that the Dawning Light just popped up, dealing a lot of damage. Meteor will be falling down by the minions. They are kind of going aggressive at this moment. And even if Malsam, we know that Granger has an early game advantage against Brody, still Brody didn't die for a single time, and it is right now he's having fun. 203, he got the Sky Piercer as well.
Of course. And wait, did you say Brod? No, Brody even get... I mean, it depends. It is so hard to tell a gold lane. Actually, every time someone asks me about countering a gold lane, okay? Earlier also we were talking about Miss Jenny herself. Every time in that previous tournament, we were arguing that Granger retail counter stuff and all. When they pick the Granger, I would be like, that Granger would win against the retail. It depends on the user, and it just happened around there. See, even Brody doesn't get the advantage here, but it is more like he's getting the advantage right now, and I am so confused. It depends highly on the mechanics of the players, and let's not forget how the team are synchronizing and how their chemistry is being built here. Look at here, Mustafa, Kumar, and Xavier working in a MEA LAN tournament. I have no idea. Just let them play.
Black Dragon emerged once again, giving a lot of CC there, and there you go, final slash, Glona flying, oh my goodness, find a kill on the Dragon, double onto the Badang as well, 2-man down with only Brody being down by the side of Sasian Esports too. They will be taking up the Blazings, oh my goodness. Sliver of HP Granger managed to escape, but if the Dawning Light would have been more, having more damage with some, you can say, Wishing Lantern, he could have been deleted down, finished away there by the Xavier. Xavier actually doing great. I mean, we call him the mid lane Aldos, but he's kind of playing like mid lane Ishan Shin. Early game, he's dominating the.
The reflex.
The taunt will be there because he missed the final slash on him.
Wait. I note down this team. Sasian Esport 2. I want to know more about Mustafa Kumar. I mean, I can't do anything else, but I want to know more about him. Oh my gosh, the reflex. The way he timed it so perfectly, knowing all those things. It is so hard, okay? It is not every player can do. Oh my gosh. They are so entertaining.
Malsam, actually tonight is the night of mages. We saw I7 team, their mage Ben Potin doing the work, then in the second game as well, and now the third game is Mustafa Kumari carrying the whole team with his hand. I don't know, Mustafa Kumari, he's a boy or a girl, I don't know.
But look here.
Oh, once again, final slash about to come. Black Dragon emerges. Brody find a kill onto the Harlot. There you go, guys. The engage is too great. It's a double for the Brody. They got the Lord in between as well. The Ishan should find a way to take out the Lord. And now minions are marching down in the inhibitors. They will be finding a way to take down the inhibitor on the bot as well. Fight being still on. Now we're going to see the heavy spin coming up. Brody again will be doing a work. Killing spree for the Brody. They got the inhibitor as well. Yuzong will be
One shot.
at last they got the kill onto the Yuzong, but triple kill will be concluded. It's actually a wipeout. No, there is still final slash. My goodness, Arlos going inside the 4 members. Can he take them out? But the damage is so good for Brody that he will be taking him out. Double kill for the Brody. It's actually an unofficial Savage. And now the game is off. Their game is actually on without a Lord for the Sasian Esports. Congratulations, guys. You got a ticket for the round of 64 at MEX FEAI Grand Fest 1.
I am so speechless right now. Ash, I'm so speechless. Imagine if we are playing a tournament and you get this lineup, and in your opponent you see a Xavier.
And a Brody.
Yeah, and a Brody. And they defeat you within 10 minutes.
Yeah, without a Lord. Without a Lord.
And there was a multiple wipeout, not just one time, 2 times. It happens. Oh, I think that was a really game. And yes, I used to rank a player like this. I used to rank the player like starter, like the newbie very beginning, and then like the stage keeps on going, and then we got the well-known player, the average player, and then nextly we have the so-called pro players. Like when we say so-called pro players, you'll understand now. Many good players would come to your mind, and then next we have the more advanced than them. They are also pro, and also they used to entertain us the game really well, not just by freestyle, also how they outplay, how they sidestep, and they just entertain us so well, not by their recall, not by their emotes, just by their pure skill. And tonight we are seeing lots of things happening from Mr. Mustafa Kumari tonight here. Particularly, I think he deserves to be called out in this kind of lineup, and not even getting a single death in the entire game. And also, of course, essentially doesn't get any death. And for the side of the blue, Sasian Syndicate, was it again? They were okay. They were also delivering us a great game, but with this kind of lineup, I think it would be best if they are playing more aggressive, isn't it? Just look at their lineup. What will they do in the late game? There's nothing they can do, and on top of that, the game. They would reach their power spike, their snowball at the mid stage of the game, but they're the one who are losing at the mid stage of the game here. So from their practical.
Actually, Malcolm, they went aggressive onto the Yuzong, but Yuzong was standing all along, even though he got 3 times ganked by the
Of
side of
course.
Tasi Syndicate. But he was still standing strong, and that's the reason they found a way to take down them. And if today, I mean, if MEX, FEI have a MVP for the stream day, just like MSC, it would
Mhm.
have gone to Mustafa Kumari for sure.
I guess with that being said, there's a lot to say, but sadly, I would like to mention while we fast pace lots of tonight matches as well, because the match was scheduled to start at 7:30 p.m. straight up.
Yeah.
But however, we need to make sure that each and every of the players are comfortable, and we heard that in some places there are heavy rainfall and some kind of a roadblock causing lots of problem, and not just 2-3 teams. It is more than it was it 5 team. Yes, it was 5 team that got some issue, so we have to reschedule a little bit, just the timing, not their match date or anything. So we just fix that one little bit for them, but not to delay any of their other tournament matches. We have to speed run it. That's why we are fast pacing the entire match. So with that being said, guys, we can extend ourselves for the last game, but for now we are going for the short break, calling the players and preparing for the last match for tonight. So
Yeah.
we'll be back in a jiffy. Hope you guys get your or maybe a popcorn so that we can start a long and nice match.